Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're at the Ohio River today where the Scioto runs into the Ohio River. We'll bring you back when we get some action here.
So there we go, that's more like it. It's one thing to be hot, it's another thing to have that bright ass sun just bearing down on you.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice when it goes behind a cloud there.
At least it makes, even though I have a hat on, I still can't help but squint my eyes, and it's just not ideal.
It's intense for sure.
I'm just looking for something to bitch about since I'm not pitching this. I just realized late last night that I came home from work Saturday morning and started watching that TV series that I started and never watched wrestling, so I'm a full episode behind on wrestling. So I'll be at home tonight and Raw is on, but I'm not up to date with SmackDown.
Uh-oh.
And there's 2 football games. I'm picking it up fantasy football.
Oh yeah, you're doing well though, right?
Yeah, I'm in 3 leagues right now. We're in week 4. And before this week started, I'm 3-0, 3-0, and 2-1. And I'm ahead in all 3 of my games this week with a very good chance of winning. But it doesn't matter if I'm home watching or not. There's nothing I can do to affect the outcome of the game.
Right.
Still,
Yeah, Monday night's probably, that's why I didn't know if you'd want to go Monday or Tuesday. I wasn't sure.
like I said, the way I am, when I make plans, and it's kind of always wearing on my mind. If I'd have said Tuesday, then I'll spend like a whole nother day.
Well, I told you not to worry.
I gotta get my sleep on schedule. I gotta get my sleep on schedule. So now, I've honored this commitment, so I have, only thing I gotta do tomorrow is go do laundry and do for an oil change.
But again, this wasn't a commitment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't stress over it. It's having fun, man. I like making videos for the channel, but if I don't make a video, I don't make a video. I'm not stressing about it.
Oh, that's awesome right there. Hide that damn sun.
It's about having fun, man, and enjoying being fishing, you know? But I'm really frustrated. I want to catch something too. I want to get something as well besides a turtle. I want to get a kitty.
I like turtles.
All right, guys, here's what we're using this time around. Just a piece of shad. I cut his tail off and I stabbed some holes in him to let him ooze out some essential shad oils. Feel like there might be more turtles out here than I thought. This bait is stripped off as well.
What was that, a softback, like a leatherback?
Yeah. Well, everybody I know called them piss turtles. Like, you don't eat those leatherbacks. The hard shells are the ones you eat, the snappers. Have you ever seen an alligator snapper from like Louisiana or some shit?
Oh yeah.
Those things are crazy looking.
Dude, have you ever been to the Newport Aquarium down Cincinnati? It's actually in Newport, Kentucky, but it's across the river.
Not that I remember. I think I took Bobby there when he was little.
110 pounds or something.
Is it an alligator snapper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got a buddy of mine that thought he was going to lose a couple fingers to a snapper turtle once. He said that he had already came to terms with the fact that he was going to lose some fingers or something, and more or less gave up on fighting the fucker, and more or less just was taking a break and like laid down on the ground while this turtle had him. And when he laid down, the turtle landed on his back and was more concerned with flipping itself back over, so it let go of his hand and used its head to flip over.
Yeah.
That's how he got away. And I'm like, and this is a friend of mine that eats turtles, you know?
Right.
I'm like, well, I take it you fucking took the son of a bitch home and cleaned it, didn't you? I was like, no. He'd done. I'm like, well, that's the one I'm eating for sure if it about took my hand.
Right. Oh, my uncle, man, he did noodling in the Scioto River, Frank.
Yeah.
And he'd be wading along the bank and just shoving his arms up in there and getting bit by turtles and
Why?
snakes, and it's just crazy.
I mean, I know that's how people do that. That to me,
Well,
that is crazy.
Well, but a lot of these people you see that are noodling, they know exactly. They set these spots up, and so there's ways you can set up spots to noodle.
There's smart noodling and there's
Right, but they have all the spots marked. They know where they're at.
yeah.
They're set up. They know there's fish there. Like they build these. There was a bite on the shad again.
I like telling my buddy's story because it's so fucking stupid. He was carrying a bag of bead corn out to his tree stand one evening,
Yeah.
walking through a field or the woods or whatever to his tree stand, and there was a small creek that he was about to cross over, or maybe he wasn't, but anyway, he saw something move and like go up under the bank. He saw movement and decided it would be a good idea to go over there and reach up in there to see what it was. I mean, what good could have come out of that? What do you think was under there? A fucking leprechaun? You gonna reach in there and find his bag of gold?
Right.
Whatever it was that you just saw go up in there, you reaching to grab it blindly, not knowing what it is, whether it was a raccoon, possum, skunk, groundhog, muskrat, whatever. So anyway, that's how he got latched onto by a snapper turtle. And he proceeded to pretty much have hand-to-hand combat with it, punching it, knee dropping it, as he likes to call it, and even grabbed an electric fence hoping that the shock would go through him. And yeah, nothing worked, so that's when he, pretty much said, I'm going to use his fingers. He just fucking gave up, took a break for a second, and said, all right, there you go. I'll be honest with you, I thought that guy was a real
That's the first boat we've seen. First boat I've seen besides a tug. I've seen some barges go through earlier with some coal on.
I saw a video last night of some guy made. He's out on some river in his boat, and all you can see is him, like his chest up, and he's just ranting, talking about. This is one thing that makes me sick. These people in bigger boats that just come up and come right in on your spot, try to chase you out of your fishing spot.
Yeah.
That was a bite, right?
Yep. That's a fish. All right. Swimming a little different. Woo! Not very big, but we'll take them.
Where'd you catch that? Ohio River or Scioto? Which one?
That's a Scioto tributary.
We need to be clear.
One piece of the shad.
Getting close. We're getting close. Maybe by the time that big cloud goes out of the way, and I got the sun in my face. or 6 o'clock, whichever one comes first. I think that one came out of Scioto. You know how I can tell? He's not glowing. So anyway, this guy's bitching about this bigger boat coming in and taking the spot, right? So finally, it pans out the camera and turns to the left so you can see the bigger boat. It's a fucking barge.
Jesus.
But he still keeps up. He's like, I know that's what he's doing. He's coming in there.
All right, guys, got us a little channel cat here. We're going to turn him loose. Obviously, we're not going to eat anything today, but caught him on the piece of shad. Very nice. That wasn't very far out either. That's the green pole doesn't have a lot of line on it.
They're fishing the bridge.
The boat.
They went straight to it, shut it down.
There's people over here now.
They fishing like us.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's striping fishing. Rolling out. Because he's lure fishing, casting, reeling in, casting. All right. All right, guys, just threw that one back out. Let's get it out there. Let's get another one. Nothing on the shrimp yet, but I was worried we caught a turtle. I was worried we were going to catch a bunch of turtles. Guys, I got me a bunch of these small shad. All I'm doing is I'm snipping the tail off, and I'm taking the scissors and I'm just poking a couple holes in his side, just so he leaks a little bit. Got a 6-aught circle hook. That was a good hook set right in the corner of the jaw. See if they eat it, they take off. There you go, Frank. Something good coming. I didn't reline this pole. I cut the bird's nest out, and I don't have a lot of line on it, so I'm not throwing out very far, but there's what the end result looks like. Let's throw back out and get us another one here. Or not. Let's try that again. I like how he did it. He just hammered it too. He knew he wanted it, you know. I'm gonna make some dough ball, Frank. You got treble hooks? Huh?
I don't even know why you gotta pick that. I think you know what they like.
Well, if you want to, we want to try to catch a carp, don't we?
That's what I got, dough ball.
You don't have the secret sauce, man. You got the store ball. You don't got the Scotty Too Hottie made dough ball.
And we also don't have the red lemonade.
I got the corn too.
Red lemonade. Is that Bill Dansdale?
What's up?
Bill Dansdale.
Oh. Getting attacked by the killer geese here in a second. This current coming out of this, the Scioto going into the main channel there, you pull some, they'll smell it and come in, you know. not something they want. Like a little bar down at that one place we came by.
Sure did.
Barmaid didn't look that cute, but you know, I guess when you're out here fishing, you gotta take what's available.
It's not close time yet.
She was about 60. Looked a little rough, looked like a truck driver.
Just think someday we'll consider that a joke.
If we live long enough, buddy, we sure would.
Exactly. You can imagine being like 60 and doing 2 guys. You know, just living right. Somebody will talk to me. 60.
Dude, I don't talk to no one my age now. Why do I want a woman that's 55? There's a couple of them that I wouldn't mind talking to, but most of them are already grouchy, like me. I need someone young enough not to be grouchy yet. Damn it. Drop my dough ball.
There's my stickers. I knew I was supposed to.
You bought what? What's up? Oh, okay. The shrimp don't, I was surprised. I thought the shrimp would be crushing it too, buddy. Here's the magic bait I got. It's open, but I got it. You want to try a piece of that and then you can. If not, we put a piece of shad on there, man. You want a piece of shad on? Dude, the biggest catfish I seen at the other Ohio River was Mr. Whiskers liver and cheese. That's why I bought liver and cheese. You want a treble hook?
No, I'm good. You want to put that back away?
No, you can just leave it there. We'll grab it in a minute. I'm going to stay till right about dark.
I've never used that one.
I didn't bring a lantern, but I should have. Sometimes I'll use them for weedy balls. It depends on how I'm hooking up for the day.
Other than when on the lure, the only time I use a treble hook is from
Right. Well, you don't need to snag anything today. We can just throw our. What do you want? I'm gonna throw that cast net out before I leave again and get some more. I'm gonna freeze me some shad. I might not get a chance to get them like this again. I'm gonna come down here again and bring the. I'll come down here and bring the lantern too. Down here. A little later, I just didn't bring. I honestly was going to grab a couple lanterns just in case. But I also need a charger pack for my phone. I got the underwater case for the GoPro. I'm going to test it out. I'm thinking about trying to dangle that GoPro off like that pier where I was at and off Deer Creek wall, and that'd be pretty cool footage if you could see a bunch of them smallmouths there off that pier wall down there I was fishing. At the Ohio River, you know. I also ordered a wall net. It'll be there Wednesday. It's called a pier net. So like when you're out on the pier, Frank, you just sit there and you can drop that down on a rope, and when you get a big fish, you take them over to it and pull it up. It's actually like, you can also, some people use them for like crab net, you know, crab, fuck, this log is gonna jack me up. Of course, I'm already in it. Now it's going to get caught in this other line.
Tell you what, man, I love Amazon. I found those chairs on Saturday, ordered them late Saturday night, and they was at my house at noon next day. Popped up right against the door.
Lost my shad already, but I might have drug it off on the log.
I think I've asked you about those that website called Fetch, where you scan your receipts.
What is it called?
Fetch.
No, I didn't. I don't remember. You might have.
You get points for scanning your receipts that you can turn into gifts. I mean, it takes a while, but you can literally scan anything. If you stop and buy a bottle of water at a gas station and scan your receipt, you're going to get 25 points. If you stop at Sheets and put $10 in your gas, you're going to get 25 points. Now, sometimes they'll run specials where if you spend $20 at Sunoco, you'll get, bonus points. But anyway, long story short, is I cashed in the $25 gift card and put towards those chairs. So there's been times in my life where people kind of make fun of me because I do rewards points, but hey, it's free money.
No, there's nothing wrong with. That's why I get when I got that Boo book, I was like, Frank will use them. I mean,
in fact, I planned on stopping at Wendy's on the way here, and I actually had a receipt out. I was going to get like a regular cheeseburger combo meal, and then use the $1.99 kids meal and get just a chicken nugget meal, just for,
right.
But then I saw Taco Bell in Lucasville and said eating a wrapped up burrito or taco is easier on the road than hamburgers.
Right. Well,
that's what I went with. Whatever's easy to eat while you're driving.
trying to get this other rod set up here. It's still a little early, Dan. These catfish might get even more active here a little later.
Right.
use a small setup for the carp rod, so we might get ripped and the pole might be destroyed. Be a lot of fun if we get one. Nice one. Got gnats all over my fingers because I've been handling all this nasty shit. It's all my fault. I told you I was going whether you went or not. I just wasn't sure what day I wanted to make the drive.
If I would have come here, I'd probably be thrown out of bed about now.
It's my brother. I'm really worried about my brother right now because so it all started when he got his shoulder replaced. And now he's not working. He had to file disability. He's just not active. And he's getting more and more out. I mean, he's out of breath getting to the car. Trying to get him out fishing with me. He was like, "Are we going to take the boat?" I'm like, "Man, we can't. I can't handle the boat by myself really anymore, you know. Without Bobby going with me to help me with the boat, I don't really take the boat out. Just putting the boat up on the hitch ain't easy, man. You got to lift that boat and trailer, you know. And launching a boat is just not easy." Alright, Frank, so I'll show you the little setup here for this. So just a little pieces of corn on a little tiny hook, and then this little like spiral thing that goes on your line. I just mash that in there and I put the hook, like the corn, like a couple pieces of corn in there. Right in with the dough ball there. And you don't actually hook them until they eat the corn, but it's the whole time it's chumming. If you throw it about the same spot, it's also chumming the water. There's another bite on the shad. Want a big takedown, like, whoa. So when it's all said and done, it looks like that. No weight, just a weedy ball. I need to tighten it up. I got a little bit too much slack here. But usually on that, it's usually you just got one. Like when it takes off, it just bends it over. I probably need to add a little more weight or angle myself a little more towards the point here. Who knows, buddy? I don't know. I'm gonna be all upset about it tonight. Definitely gonna have to switch that shrimp out. Look at that shadpole. See it?
Yep.
Look how chewed up that thing is, man. Missed him. He doesn't see me. Yeah, that side right there, Frank, with all them rocks on that other side, that looks good as shit right there. Alright guys, we're going to bait up again here. That piece was pretty tore up. I missed them, unfortunately. Put a piece of shad on this instead of the shrimp as well. We've not been getting no bites on the shrimp, and the shad's been pretty consistent. Got a body section right here of some shad. There's a lot of shad activity. Oh, I got my line and my pole here. That's not good. Yeah. We'll throw another. We got a little chunk here. Shad. We're gonna throw it out. I got this log back in here on my stuff again. All right, we got 2 pieces of shad out right now, and a weedy ball with some corn on it. These guys stopped right on that tree where that guy was talking about, didn't they?
I got a cast net out for a second. I thought they was going to throw it, but they just got it out. And
Oh. There's a lot of bait fish right there. There's probably too many. They probably saw a bunch of snags down there. This is a good spot for the cast net because there's not a lot of debris right here in front of us. Maybe we got rid of that freaking log for once. Got a small one coming through now. Guys, look like we might be getting some bites on the white pole here, the middle rod. See, that was a smack right there. You hear that? It was right over here. That's something, ate a shad or whatever.
I think it's whatever ate my dough ball.
Did you get a bite?
Yeah, that's why I stopped casting there for a while.
Oh, did you? But you knew you was getting a bite. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. Is that the chicken and liver?
Right, but I had one bite on the other stuff up there too.
Oh, okay, good. That's the thing about the night crawler, it stays on a little better.
Right.
But you catch a lot of those drums. It's fucking sticks, man. Keep floating into my line and shit. I might need to add a little weight too. I'm gonna look like Scott McKeever out here. Get enough sun. I don't have the jeans to get that dark.
I used to get pretty good dark. That's why I became nocturnal. My brother stays dark. I think pretty much everybody says it, but you know, supposedly we got Cherokee Indians, and I think it's more prevalent. You know, he looks in the wintertime. He looks like most people do in the summer. I mean,
Right. Yeah, he might just have a little more of that gene.
He got some genes that I didn't get, obviously. He's dark years young. I gotta think around the point. Best time I ever had catfish was in the middle of summer one time. Or maybe it wasn't straight up summer, but it was, you know, warm like this. But it was the middle of the day, like 4 in the afternoon, and I couldn't keep 2 poles in the water. I could not. I'd have to stand on one while I was reeling the other one in. I would take the catfish off of that one, throw it in, bait it, cast it out, and while it was sinking to the bottom, I would pick the other one up and reel it in, and while I was reeling it in, the other one would take off. I mean,
Chicken liver's kind of like that at Paint Creek, but there we go.
You? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, How did I miss him? Damn it. Yeah, it livers like that at Paint Creek, but the problem is there are a lot of small ones. So you're getting non-stop catfish, but most of them are 6 inches long, so it's, but you cannot put 2 poles in. You got to literally just hold your pole. You got to hold your pole to.
I think I kept about 2 dozen that day. I was at a pay lake and I didn't want to keep them for myself, but I kept them, and I was driving a car at the time. I didn't even have a truck with a bucket or nothing. I just put them there on a chain stringer, put them in the floorboard of my car, drove to the bait store, got my picture taken with them, and I weighed them, but I don't remember what they weighed. And I took them to the park in Hilliard and let them all go. And they all swam away. They were out of the water for about a half hour. Every one of the damn fish swam away.
Nice.
And I remember there were people at the park that wanted me to give them the fish. I said, no, I'm letting them go. You catch them, you can keep them. Come on. The line's going slack.
Uh-oh, yeah, it might take off in a minute. You know it's not supposed to go slack when it's got a weight on it and the current or whatever.
Right, it was tight as a bit. You can see it drooping a little bit. I know that dough ball ain't swimming upstream.
Right. No, not under its own power anyway. I'd like to catch us a big striper, about a 6-pound striper. I'm getting a bite on this weight pole one I just threw back out.
It's just slowly. I'm gonna have to set it up on it.
It might have been a turtle too.
Look at it. Look at my line.
Oh yeah. Might have another turtle over here screwing with me. Man, there's some hawks or something way the hell up there.
I've never seen it like this, dude.
Huh?
I mean, it's literally facing that way now. It's not getting.
Oh yeah. I'd like to get a blue cat. Be cool too, like a. My line's going downriver a lot. Look at this. This pole's going downriver. This pole here.
It might swim it upstream and then it's going downstream.
Check that green pole. I haven't gotten a bite on it in a minute. That's not a good sign. The way they've been biting today. Yeah. About time to take some lead. Pieces are still on there. I think I'm starting to see a little more surface activity over here in the main channel too, which is not a bad thing. As it gets later here, the fish are going to get more active, I'm assuming.
What are they going to do with that?
During the day when it's hot out, I guess, like we do.
You're not even trying to cast really far. You're casting that far, right?
Well, yeah, that's about where I'm casting with the one white rod. I tried to go a little farther than that, but I don't know if I really am.
Well, this pole I've got, I had to try to cast that short. This sucker will go twice that far.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you seem to be doing better up close. So.
Well, that white pole I tried to throw a little farther out. This one don't have a lot of line on it, the green one. I cut the bird's nest out of it, but I didn't reline it. I didn't know, it looked like it had more line on it than it does. I was trying to cut corners. I should have relined it. But look, there's a lot more activity going on all the way across now. There's splashes all the way across through there. It's like almost like the side of the river's running more. I don't know if I need more weight or what. Move my chair back here a little bit so I don't have to crank my neck up to see. Well, there was a bite on the weedy ball. Just want them to take that. once they get that, they grab that corn, and that little hook gets it. If it's a carp, it gets in that lip. Them little snell hooks. But a lot of times, if they're eating that ground bait off there, it looks like you got a bite, but you're not actually going to hook them because it's when they eat that off in that corn. A lot of times you don't even know until you got one, and it's like there's really not a hook set involved. All those shad must be in here feeding on whatever's coming down the river. That sun's a little rough, man. Moved over here to not have to twist my neck, but now it was easier looking at it at an angle. Yeah, they were just standing there. Yeah, we work 12-hour days, but we're off Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. I'm working about 55 to 60 hours a week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the most we work usually is 48.
But it's just settled back down to
Freshwater North Shore.
Right? Bull shark would be good for the channel.
Right. That's what I meant. Bull shark.
Trying to catch whatever's biting this night crawler. Don't seem to be very big, but
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Me neither. Either that or it's a shad hitting the line. Some big fish jumping out there. Oh, big one.
this might be a little tiny channel cat or something. You know it ain't a bluegill out there in the middle of nowhere. Here we get and eat.
You never know, dude. Buddy of mine caught about, I don't know, a bluegill about this big. An actual pumpkin seed bluegill. You know how rare it is to see one of them.
The orange ones and blue ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He caught one like 3 or 4 inches in the middle of Lake Erie one time on
Wow.
a walleye charter. Like, what the hell is this little bluegill?
That dude
doing?
is fearless.
Yeah.
He must have knew kung fu.
So, yeah, one of them pretty ass bluegills.
Yeah. Well, I was getting a bite there, but I didn't get him. Still another worm out there.
I'll try my luck.
Did you drive and park up here?
Yeah.
Did they put those orange barrels back in the way, or
No.
so they're not even blocking the road at all now, huh?
Good. They moved them when we got
Oh.
they let us through.
I was upset when we got here. I was like, damn it, we scouted this spot out on fucking Google Maps. You drove 2.5 hours to get here. I drove an hour to get here, and then we can't go where we fucking want.
There we go. Got him.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, that's decent.
Hey, if you don't, do you keep them?
No, you can have them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome, boss. Let me get him in first.
Y'all eat them tonight, man.
What is this, Frank? Striped bass?
Yeah.
Look at there, buddy.
That striper?
Yeah, nice
Oh, I
one.
told you that's when they start biting.
Woo!
Good job, man.
Is that what you wanted to eat, or you thought he had catfish?
Yeah, that striped bass is good too.
Alright, that's what I want. I've never caught one.
Oh, they're fun to catch, man.
I changed my mind. I don't want a carp any longer.
They're fun to catch. Those are fun to catch. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's my biggest.
That's a good one. Oh my. Wow, that's a striped bass for sure right there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys, we got a nice striper for the channel here. He's pissing on me. I don't even care. That's a nice one. Caught him on a piece of shad. That's what they're in here eating. So, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you.
Was he cut
Yeah.
shad or
Yeah, I just cut him in half.
was it his head or? That's a good one, buddy. That's a big one.
You got a special recipe, or you just roll them in flour and fry them?
Well, I got like this.
You get some fillets on that, dude.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
But no, I put it in like some hot sauce.